pay. He did pay. It's true. That's fair. I will give you the Zerg tutorial after this. Okay, so if you're learning about mech, right? You need to copy everything, literally everything that I do, okay? You see me spamming like this? You gotta spam like this. You gotta spam. Boom, boom, boom. 킹냥이니 안녕하세요. Okay. Okay. So if you're in corner position, okay? You see where this black square is? You build a depot and you build gas, okay? Like that. So this depot lines right here. Okay? This is at 8. 8 depot, 8 gas, okay?
I tell you what, I think I'll join up.
김동형님 안녕하세요. Can you post this on your channel after the stream? Yeah, sure, I can definitely do that. Okay? Why do you do this? Because you need SimCity. So this SCV that finishes, how do I pause this? I made gas at 8, okay? I made 8 depot, 8 gas, and then this depot, this barrack, the SCV that finished building this depot builds over here, okay? Okay. This is called 8-8. 8-8 mech. Okay? So now why is this important? This right here is Zealot wall. Zealots can't go through here. Okay? Zealots cannot walk through here, okay? Why gas before racks? Because we're skipping Marines. We're going straight to mech. Yes. Okay, a probe comes. He's gonna try to... If he builds a pylon in front of this, he might do something called gas block, right? So if he builds a pylon right here, it actually... I can't mine gas. So what you do is you put a SCV here if a probe comes this early, okay? So you're gonna leave one space here. You see this? Depot space, and you build 2 factory like that. Okay? This is at 15. So you build 1 marine. At 16, you build a depot. Okay? Very, very important. Okay, this 1 marine, okay? This 1 marine, you go scout. Why 1 marine? Because at this time, you need this marine to scout for cannon rush, and 1 zealot might come to you. Or even zerglings, okay? Okay. Now here, it's usually at 17 and not 18. You build your 3rd factory. Okay. And then with this depot, you see the SCB finish building this depot, you build another depot. Okay. You see that 1 marine coming? If 2 zealots are coming, now I'm gonna show you why these walls are very, very important. Okay. You build marines. Okay, like that. Now look. Marine fits, zealots don't. Everyone got it? Marine fits, zealots don't. Boom. You see that? You see that? Okay. Boom. After you build 2 vultures, you start 2 add-on. Like this. So now you patrol with vultures. Boom, micro. Micro. Okay. Oh sh, that's a lot. Oh sh. Okay. Micro. Please. Okay. How do you know if you're the one lagging or someone else? Most of the time, if you have good internet speed, you're not lagging. What happens if you get pushed early? I mean, this is how you're supposed to hold. Okay, see how the zealots are keep coming? You don't get the second guess right now. Okay, this is where you kind of do like resource management. Boom, like that. Okay. Everyone got it? Everyone got it? Okay. Everyone understood how that worked? Okay, so this guy can't build cannons. Your vultures will be utterly useless. Okay, so what you do is now you mine your choke like that. Right? And off of 3 factories, you get a starport. Build 2 tanks, starport. While you're getting second gas. Okay. Now here, another thing that's important, 4 to 5 minutes, you want to build an eBay. If DTs are walking in, usually like mines can deter, right? It can deter the first... Right, it can deter the first DTs walking in. But then afterwards, you want to get your eBay up because he's gonna have turrets. Okay. Timing for Reaver. Reaver timing, if let's say you scouted him and he went Gateway Forge 2 gas, then that should be about 5 minutes. All you do is you put like tanks here, build 1 Wraith. But you should be able to push him. Okay, so now in this situation, because we're kind of blocked off, right? You know that he has a lot of zealots over here. Instead of trying to contest, what I like to do is... I actually personally like to wall off like this. Right, you got your starport walled off. Do you only use 2 SCV early and add on more? No, you put 3 SCVs. I had to get more gas because get more money because I lost a couple of SCVs. So, right. Boom, turret. Okay. Alright. So now what you're gonna do is you're gonna spread your tanks out like this. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna start dropping tanks over here. Keep building dropships. Bait like that. Boom! Right, use these tanks as cover. Blue left. The Zerg is still there. If you're in a corner position isolated, my teammates over here, my teammates over here, and you're by yourself, most of the time you shouldn't go mech. But if you do survive up to this point, you should never leave your base until one of their if your opponent leaves, or two, your teammate has map control. Those are the only reasons when you should push out. Because mech is very fragile, so you need to play very, very defensively. But you also can't just sit there and not do anything, right? Because your teammate's gonna need help and stuff like that. So, whoa! Who's fragile? I'm not fragile. Can't you creep out of your base? If you creep out of your base here, you're gonna get surrounded. And the thing about Terran is, if you lose your army, you pretty much die. Look! It's like 10 minutes in, and look how many units I have. Like I have almost no units, right? And that's because the mech build in general is it's hard to get. Like you can't max out fast with mech army. Right, because almost all the opposing team left, you can just push out here. All the level players go bio. Yeah, but why they lose to Koreans? Well, you need to eventually build. You need to eventually build you need to eventually fill up your factories, but you can't. There's a timing for Terran. Terran is such a timing-based race that